Hello, water signs, sun, moon, and rising. This is Dee, and I hope you all are doing well. Welcome and/or welcome back to my channel where you receive divine guidance and encouragement. To my current and new subscribers, thank you for your support. It is greatly appreciated. Water signs, this is a reading for you from the Ancestors Spirit Oracle deck, which may or may not resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, just let it pass. In other words, take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. With that being said, let's get to your message. God Most High, Angel, Spirit Guides, Beings of Love and Light, the Holy Spirit. What is the message for the water signs? From the Ancestor Spirit Oracle card deck, that's for their greatest and highest good. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, let's see what you have. So you have interact and relate. Community, family, traditions are your key words. So I feel like you are being encouraged to make time, right, to connect within your community, those who you have a bond with, whether it's a part of an organization or if you've been feeling that you want to actually reach out to an organization to help in your community, whether it's like a safe home I'm getting, a shelter, assist perhaps at a food bank, assist at a library where maybe they're reading to children during the week, of course, within a safe environment for everyone. And I'm also getting that perhaps you just want to connect with your neighbors, especially the elderly. Check on them, talk with them, perhaps even do something that is of a nice gesture for them that they may not have been able to do themselves, or those who normally tend to them in the way of their family or others in the community just haven't had the time to do. And if you are available to assist them in some way, that you make the time to do so. As the message was coming forward, there was an alarm that's being set. So I feel like that is a confirmation, an act of confirmation to say that that's what's important at this time, that you find the time, make the time to connect within your community, especially with the elderly. You may be able to receive some wisdom from them, some insight, or just provide simple act of listening to them and sharing that space with them, just being there to be supportive, encouraging, and or bringing a beautiful smile to their face, knowing that someone was thinking of them. So you're also being encouraged to interact and relate with your family and connect with regards to traditions. So maybe one of the traditions that your family has or used to engage in was to get together once a week. So I feel like if that was something that your family would normally do, that you use your creative way of bringing everyone together. If it's impossible to actually come together and be all in one particular room or location due to the current circumstances that we're all faced with, that you be creative. Use social media as a way of gathering and having that same tradition. So if that means perhaps to consider like FaceTiming at one particular time and everyone join in together for however long you feel is necessary, whether it's 30 minutes to an hour, to engage in just spending that time together as a family to connect and keep the tradition or traditions going. Also, I feel like if one of the traditions for your family is to, help with young children in the family, to give them a good example as it relates to a family unit. It doesn't matter what the family unit look like, but help them to see and experience the love that family gives. So I feel like you're being encouraged to connect to family for that reason as well. If you haven't spoken to or seen a family member in a very long time, I feel like you're being encouraged to, again, have a creative idea, creative way to actually bring everyone together to reconnect and to engage in the family traditions. So let's see what the ancestor spirit speak message is. And I hope so far, water signs, that this message is helping you in some way, shape, or form, or confirming what you have been receiving in the way of messages from God Most High, Source, Creator, the universe, however you see the higher power. So it says, ancestors speak. Community and family are highlighted for you. This card suggests that you have been isolating yourself or too busy to be present and engage with friends or family. Be mindful of how important it is to interact with others. You don't need people around you constantly, but it is healthy to have regular social outings and to feel connected with other people. Prepare and enjoy a meal with people you care about. So it goes back to what I was getting in the way of, if you have to connect via social media by not social media, but by way of FaceTiming, then I feel like that's something that can be accomplished, water signs. So you can do that by establishing a specific time that everyone's going to join in on FaceTime and have their meal prepared. Perhaps you want to share what you've made and either spend some time like really reminiscing about, how the tradition came about, where you're at, where you see yourselves going, or just simply eating while on FaceTime. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that's the only means of keeping the family connection or keeping the connection with your friends as well as your family and keeping the tradition going, then by all means, then take that proactive action. Be creative. Just be creative to keep the traditions going, the healthy traditions going. And remember also to connect with those in your community if you feel led to do so in some way, shape, or form. And remember the elderly in your neighborhood, or even while you're out shopping. Remember the elderly. If you see an elderly person and if you feel drawn to just say something kind to them, to lift their spirits, by all means, consider bringing that joy into their lives as you are being the light, because that's what you're doing. You're being the light. You're letting your light shine. And because you are, it's being a blessing to everyone. and feel, excuse me, and I feel like it's okay to feel vulnerable, to be humble. It's okay. It's a sign of strength, not weakness, to just be humble. Regardless of how strong you may be, it doesn't matter. It's important to just allow humility to reign. And this message is not geared to any particular gender. We're just communicating and discussing and sharing about energy. All right. So, water signs, I hope this has been helpful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I welcome you to join, as I would love to have you be here with us. And also, if you haven't already turned on your notification bell, please do so, that when a message is uploaded, you'll receive an alert and you can go right to the message. All right, water signs. So thank you so very much for joining me here. I appreciate you, and take good care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.